I've been out of town, and man, did I find a lot of ammo up there between a few different Walmarts and the Cabelas I stopped at in West Virginia on the way up and the way back. And I got this tumbler. I've been needing one for a while so I can finally start using that press that I've had for 2 years. But this was, I think, $70. It came with the corncob media, polish, and the sifter pan. And I know there's going to have some people a little butt hurt about seeing all this ammo, especially the 22, but I mean, it's out there. I've been able to find it everywhere. I even got some 22 last night when I got home and went to Walmart for some groceries at 10 o'clock, or right before 10 o'clock. They had tons of it. I was at one gun show while I was out of town, and I got a set of these Daniel Defense fixed sights. I'm sure everybody's probably seen them before on other guns, but they're pretty nice for fixed sights. I like some flip-up sights, but they're pretty sweet for a set of fixed. And I got this 40-round PMag at Cabela's the other day on the ride home. And I got a 10-rounder at that gun show. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person. I just got one. It was kind of expensive. It was like $18. I think I've seen them for like 15 online. And at that gun show, I got a couple boxes of this M855 for like $8.50 or something a box. And I know everybody's probably been seeing these at Walmart. I bought one. It's kind of overpriced, I think, really, for $70, but it's cheaper than the ridiculous prices they had at Dick's and Gander Mountain. I've had to run my dad to the couple doctor's offices and this dentist office because he broke his dentures to get a new set made, and there was a Gander Mountain and a Dick's right next to it, so I drop him off and go piddle around in there, and then there's a Walmart right down the street, and come back and get him. But they had 312 round of the MA55 in a plastic 30 cal ammo can. I mean, that's just an odd number anyway, 312 rounds, but it was said on sale, $180. It was a big fucking deal. I mean, they had so much of it. I don't think they sold any in like 2 weeks. The pile was so big. And they had 300 round boxes, loose pack at Dick's for 160. So I guess, you get two of these at Walmart. It's 140 for 300 rounds. I was at Walmart one time. They had all kinds of this 100 packs of the 223 right before the prices all went up. And every time I went to Walmart, they always had this steel case Tula 223s. So I had a bit of that. And then at Cabela's, I got 5 or 6 boxes of this 69 grain match PPU. It was $11 a box. Not that bad. It was at the time. I mean, this was in July when I bought that, and a lot of people were wanting about that same price for PMC and other lower grade ammo. And I got a bunch of this Herders, I guess Tula, whatever, but it's 154 grain soft point. I'd never seen it before, so I bought a couple more boxes when I was just coming back home. It'd probably be a halfway decent defensive round for $5.99. And Walmart always seemed to have the Tula 7.62, so I got some of that too. And here's the same thing. It's just the 122 grain full metal jacket Herders or Tula. And I got a couple of boxes of this, it's like 123 grain, I think, 125 grain soft point brown bear. And I finally started seeing some of this Tula Brass Max again. When I bought this, I bought these 2 boxes in that 150 round box of 5.56, but they had a pile of it for like $19 a piece. Yeah, about the same price of what this PPU was. And I got 1 box of Gold Dot. Because I went into a small local gun shop that was by one of my mom's apartment houses that I was doing a whole lot of work on painting the place and tearing it apart after these animals that had been living there got kicked out and just like trashed the place. But I've been driving by the place like 3-4 times a week, and they're never open, and I finally spotted them open. So I went in, and I like to buy something every time I go into one of these shops, and this was a little overpriced, but it was about all they really had in there that had me interested in all. And I already have some Gold Dots, but I think they were like $30. I think I paid that for 50 round boxes. Oh well. And You know, I carry a Glock 27, and I thought I had a lot more 40 cal ammo than I really did. And on the way up, I stopped at a Walmart and got some of that. I got the 100-round box, and well, whatever. See, I got a bunch of it here. And these are 100-round boxes of the Federal. And probably should have bought some more of this Herder's. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just S&B, but it is Herder's head stamp, but I'm positive it's S&B. But they had tons of this for 17 and change at Cabela's when I was there. They had all kinds of it in 357 Magnum too. Some of the first 357, I've seen them forever. I haven't seen a lot of 357 SIG at Walmart lately too. And this is all 9mm. I have some Blazer brass, some PPU, and Tula Brass Max. This was $13 and change. It was $1 less than the PPU. Probably should have just bought some of this. They had tons of it. And you got some of the Federal, some of the 100-round Federal packs. I don't know, there's so much 9mm up there where I was at. Every time you went to the store, they had loads of it. I stopped at the two Walmarts right by my parents' house when I was leaving town because it was like 7:30 in the morning, just to see what they had. And the one Walmart had at least 3 cases of 9mm and a couple of 40 cal, but there was nobody around, and I didn't really need any. I just was peeking. I was only really planning on buying if I saw any 22 or 22 Magnum, and I don't know, they had loads of it. But if I see any more of the Tula Brass Max, I'll probably buy that because that's still reasonably priced. I can't believe how much these Federal bulk packs went up. They're still a decent price. They're better than the Winchester prices. And I've been looking for 380s. I hardly have any. I only probably have 300 rounds, but you don't see it that often. And when you do, it's usually the Winchester white box, and the 100-round boxes are like $40. It's just kind of ridiculous. Because I bought some PPU and the Brass Max for like 14 a piece a few months ago, but I got one of the Federal and one Remington, and I think they were like 15 a piece. And this is what I got last night. I went back there, and they had a mountain of the 50-round boxes of that cheap Federal Lightning. And it's kind of crap, but, it's $2.40 a piece, and they had at least 30 boxes of it, so I figured I'd get 3, so I asked for it, and the guy said, "Oh, 22, you want the big boxes?" And I was like, "What big boxes?" And he reached under the counter, and he had a whole bunch of these stashed down there. And my mom was with me, so she got 3 more for me, and then we told a couple of guys that we saw wandering around about the 22, and they were all excited, saying, God bless you, God bless you. I haven't seen 22 in months, so guess we made somebody happy, but I'm not keeping all this. When my dad comes down here in a few weeks, I'll probably give him 2 or 3 of them, and I got a buddy that I know he's been looking for 22 forever, and he's got like maybe a half of a 550 pack is all he's got, so I think these are like $11 a piece. I told him to give me $11 a piece, and I'll give them to him however many he wants. I got a couple of these Federal Auto Matches. I got one of these. Is my dad's buddy, his son works back there at the ammo counter at the Walmart by their house, and we got him a new truck at the car auction and sold it to him for exactly what it cost. Dad just told him to bring us out some 22 when he finds it, and he brought out 3 of these and 3 of the 550 packs of Federal for buying the truck for him, so Dad gave me one of them. I got 3 of these CCI mini mags, 2 of these subsonic CCI. I got 9 total of these Stingers here. Shit, I'm not even aiming at it. I gave my dad a few of them, and then at that gun show I got 2 of these pretty old boxes of Stingers, and they were $7.47 at Walmart. I think I paid $7 for these at the gun show. And I got a box of this Herder's 12 gauge the other day. It's got a 65 caliber ball with 6 number 1 buck behind it. Thought it was kind of interesting. And I got the shell plate holder for 223 and a couple more die bushings, a bunch of small rifle and large pistol primers. And then at the gun show, I got some Ballistol. I've never seen it in person, only online. And I got a few pounds of gunpowder too, but I already put that up. And I don't know, it was like Varget, and it was another Hogden that was for like 223, 22, 250, 22 Hornet. I don't know exactly which one it was, but I figured I'd give it a try. Man, I got a bunch of shit, and I got to put all this stuff away, but I'm sure somebody's probably butthurt, especially seeing all that 22. But I mean, this is over like a 3-month period that I bought this stuff, and I gave some of it away already to my dad, and I guess I'll start shooting some of it now. I couldn't shoot any of it up there as I didn't have the guns with me to shoot it.